Hello guys, good morning to each and every one of you. Welcome back to the FOREX YouTube channel. So today I'll just be showing you guys how I'm actually growing a client's account. All right, this is a live account. All right, so you can see to my right you're seeing the crash index, the riff chart. Okay, to my left you're actually seeing the running trades. Okay, you're actually seeing the running trades. All right, so now let me show you something from the MetaTrader chart. So you actually seeing this, you see the entries. So we had superb entries, multiple layers of positions. Okay, so we are actually making massive money for these clients. All right, so it's not actually easy to do this, so you must actually train yourself and train your mind to be able to flip accounts. All right, you must actually, your mind must be strong, guys. Your mind must be strong. Okay, your mind must be really strong for you to be able to do this. So you're seeing this. All right, so now let's just stop here. So now let me just take you through this trade here. All right, so simply this strategy, you can actually literally like apply price action to it and it will still play out. All right, so if you look to the left here, you can see that there's actually a sweep of this low, right? Okay, so we have a liquidity sweep there, and if you look internally here, before the sweep, we have another sweep. Okay, what do we have here? We have a market structure shift. Okay, you get that. We have a market structure shift. All right, so and we have break of structure. Okay, all right, we have a break of structure. For me, I think I will take this to be like a break of structure first, and then I have the original pullback. Okay, I have a pullback, and then I have my second break of structure right there. Okay, so this is my liquidity right there. Right, so what happened, guys? What happened? We have, like, let's say we have a market structure shift, which is one. All right, let me just put this in capital letters. We have a market structure shift. All right, so here we have a break of structure. All right, our BOS. All right, and we have another break of structure right here. All right, so we have another break of structure. This becomes what? My structural liquidity. This right here becomes my structural liquidity. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. So since this is my structural liquidity and the market kept making up highs, all right, so what happened? When the market comes back to this area and sweeps the liquidity, I actually got my entries. And now what is the market doing? It's meaning the correction, and I'm expecting it to push all the way up. So most times the market will not just push all at once. All right, it has to delay a little bit. And also, if you check, it's in alignment, with our price action. Like, let's say you pick a trend line, you see how the market is actually reacting to this trend line. Okay, let me just take this to a 1 hour time frame. Let's see it together. All right, let's just sit together. My network is kind of bad, so yeah. So looking at this chart, all right, if you want to trade using a combination of patterns, all right, so we have market bouncing off, and it's also bouncing off from this trend line. So you cannot just use one confluence alone. You can use multiple confluences to have confidence on your trade. So actually teach this. If you want to be a part of it, you can be a part of it. All right, so don't miss out. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Right here, as you guys can see, we have already broken and above, and we are actually heading for this high right there. So right now I and my students are actually going to break even. Okay, so we're just going to move our stop loss to it. Whatever happens is okay. All right, just learn to be at peace with it. So that's how to make money in this game. You don't chase the market, that's one. And two, you don't run after profit. And three, whatever happens, you cannot be in control. and you cannot win all the time. So most times your trade might move into might move and give you profit, and most times it can still come back and take you out to break even. So you just have to accept everything the way it is. All right. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel. So see you for more and more contents like this. Now let's look at the VIX 50 index. I think I had a setup there last night, and I think I actually missed that one. All right, I missed that setup. Okay, yeah, I missed it, and it's playing out so nice, but I'm not in pains. I'm not in pains. Okay, so now let's look at this. Why did I actually opt like to take this trade? So if you look at the whole of this, you see that this guy is in a downtrend. All right, it's been a downtrend for days, and what it just did is just a pullback to a key level. All right, so now can we spot that key level? Can we be able to spot an entry? Okay, so we're just going to go through that together. All right, so now let's do this one. So now we look to the left here. All right, so what can we actually see? So that's the first question that should come to your mind before you actually enter any trade. What can you see? What is visible on the screen? So right here I have my sweep of what? Liquidity. All right, that should not skip your mind. You're looking for potential turning points. All right, so we have our sweep of liquidity, which is right here. Liquidity sweep. Yeah, a dollar sign. I'm just gonna use that. All right, we'll have a sweep of liquidity there. Do we have break of structure to the downside? So it's an interaction you have to have with yourself. All right, we're looking for all these things to get confluence. Okay, so we have a sweep of a break of structure or market structure shift. All right, because we have that push to the upside. If the market doesn't break the low, that means it's not ready to continue to the downside. So we have our market structure shift MS. All right, or you can just simply use a break of structure. So this is actually a pullback. This pullback already is a pullback. All right, so I actually take that into consideration. That's my structural liquidity. What does the structural liquidity actually is for the market to actually take it out. All right, so and here we have a second break of structure. Right, we have another break to the downside. So this is actually confirmed. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark my POI right now. All right, I think I'll have to go to a smaller time frame, like the 30 minutes, to be able to do that accurately. All right, so I just want to do that accurately. So let's just wait for the charts to load. All right, so here we are. All right, so like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark this. Okay, this is actually a complicated one. All right, it's complicated. Yeah, it's complicated. It's actually really complicated. Yeah, so all right, so guys, you see how beautifully the market just tapped into this area. See how the market just tapped into that area and started selling. So now if that market is selling, where is it headed to? So you guys have to understand my motive of why I had to sell. I have to look for similar structures within that move to sell all the way to here. All right, because liquidity is resting below this area. So liquidity have been grabbed on that supply zone, and the market is actually heading to the liquidity to take the liquidity from here. So since the liquidity has not been taken out, I have every the probabilities are very high to actually sell that trade all the way to the downside. All right, so your stop loss always should not be big, guys. Your stop loss should not be big. So you see this. Now let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. Yeah, let's look at the 5 minutes time frame. It's where the magic actually happens from. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If I have taken this trade, I think I would have just taken it exactly the same way like this. So now the thing is, you look to the left here, you look to the left. I might actually take this a little bit further. Okay, so now if you look to the left, we have a push to the downside, and what happened here is okay, we have a structure like this. Okay, that's a push to the downside. and when we have this, that's a sweep, and then we have this. So that's exactly what we have right here. All right, so let's go ahead and just mark it out so that you guys can see for yourself. Now in the LIKEMINDEX, we don't actually play, we teach you the real deal, guys, to make money. All right, so now here, look at this. We have a sweep of what liquidity farm. We have our market sweep, market structure, sweep of liquidity. All right, so that did not appear. Let's just wait and see. Why is it not coming up? All right, so we have the market structure, sweep of liquidity. We have a break of structure. Yes, we have a break of structure. So we have a break of structure. Let me just go ahead and label that for you guys to see. So we have a break of structure there. So now what do you do? All right, so the highest candle the market made to that's closest to the POI before the break of structure, that is our structural world liquidity. And then the second break of structure, the second BOS here, you can use shift or market structure shift or break of structure. Anyone is still interchangeably the same thing. So the second break of structure is transactional liquidity. All right, transactional. It confirms that okay, that area is a valid point. The market is highly liable, possible to actually respect that area. So all right, so you see how the market returned back and then drop to the downside, boom, like that. So since your target, you know where you are targeting, guys, you can just hold this trade for as long as you want to the target. But in case you're actually somebody that gets bored and you cannot wait, you can just, you know, set your target there. Yeah, so you can just set the target there. It's just something you set and forget from. If it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not going to work, fine. You should learn to make peace with your losses. You understand? But you have to study and practice very well, fam. All right, guys. Let's just end it here. We don't want classes to be too long. So see you guys.